Hello everyone, and welcome back to another casually hardcore video. I'm your host, Nick, bringing you another Halloween event review, the last of the Monster Mash month. So today's last review is going to be on Epic's brand new game, Fortnite, and their Halloween event, Fornitemares. What a great way to wrap it up with a spectacular free event that honestly was one of my favorites of the month. In the background, you will see various clips of what the event entailed, bringing in brand new enemies like the Husk Halloween Jack-o'-lantern variant, the different styles of inclement weather that they did to change it up to make it more spooky, and the variety of activities that they added in a new playable place called Hexylvania. The aesthetics were definitely the highlight of this entire event, and compared to the majority of the events that we reviewed so far in the Monster Mash month, this by far was the best in terms of creating a very spooky atmosphere, but also making it to where it kind of fit the aesthetic of the game world that was already established. Going on that high note, it's great to reiterate the fact that the review portion of this will be based primarily on the 4-person horde mode or wave-based objective mode, not the actual battle royale mode that has kind of created this game and elevated it to a brand new fame amongst PUBG enthusiasts. Now, kind of going on a high note, the greatest part about it was the aesthetics, like stated earlier, but the gameplay, guns, and mechanics and skins that were included were really cool, and they also fit the environment. Like, my favorite skin personally was the Halloween Pinata, the skeleton soldier, the zombie sniper, and the fact that in the system you could get actual goals as survivors for your forts and for your defenders. So now for certain objectives you actually have the enemy as your ally, and I thought that was a great way to incorporate and reuse already produced assets in a fun and exciting way. Kind of going off of that kind of portion of random luck though, there was a loot crate system introduced in this version of the game, but forewarning, this game is supposed to be entirely free. You can pay like I did myself for early access, but the intent of this game is to be free for everyone. So going off that note, the loot crate system actually isn't as distracting as the other events so far. Like in Gears of War, Rocket League, and Overwatch, the loot crate system is the primary way of getting content, and everything else is a secondary objective. In Fortnite, however, it's the total opposite. The loot crate system is an added bonus in which you get the ability to unlock things early or get additional things. There wasn't anything in the loot crate system itself that's exclusive to the loot crate. Everything could be unlocked by actually doing the event. Now, don't get me wrong, the event was very grindy in certain stages, and my only complaint with the event was the fact that it definitely favored people that had more time. People like myself that really had work and other obligations really couldn't sink that much time in it, which you would start turning to loot crates for. It's very scummy, yes, but in reality, this game is meant for a younger audience and kids that have a lot more free time on their hands, and it really played well to their audience. So overall, for the main mode of the game, I would give this event a 9 out of 10. The aesthetics were amazing. The added skins and guns were incredible. The only downside was the fact that it really heavily favored those that could play more. As much as I wanted to play it and really enjoyed it, I just couldn't invest the amount of hours into the game, especially when so many other Halloween events were going on. And my recommendation for the future would be to allow people like myself have easier access to unlock certain items, or give us the ability to grind points for something that we wanted, because in the linear progression system for the quests, it kept building and building and building, and it got to the point where I was just so overwhelmed with objectives and the time sink for it that I personally couldn't do it. Now we're going to bounce into the second part, the Battle Royale version of the Halloween, and to be quite honest, it was probably one of the cooler things that they incorporated in this entire event. And by coolest, I mean very scummy. The only things they added into the Battle Royale mode were 2 premium skins that could not be purchased individually. You had to buy their point system, in which basically the 2 skins would end up costing you $25. $25, man, for 2 skins in a game that could not even be relevant a year from now. Totally a scum move. I hated it, and to be quite honest, if it wasn't for the fact that the main portion of the game had such an awesome content, I would have lowered the event astronomically down because of that. This is free to play garbage, and this is the garbage that a lot of games that are AAA premium moving to that I just can't stand with. The only reason why this game flies underneath this some kind of precedent is because it is free to play and there is no initial investment. So to the credit of the developers, they have produced a very awesome game for players to enjoy for free, and this is a way for them to recoup their money. So I get where they're coming from. I get what they're doing. However, I personally feel as a gamer, it's just not what I want in my games, especially going forward from here. All in all, however, this event was spectacular. I enjoyed every hour I got to choose to sink time into this game, and I can't wait for the 2018 event that hopefully this game's still around to enjoy. And on that final note, I'm Nick. Thanks again for tuning into all of our Monster Mash month. It was a ton of fun getting to create so much content for you guys, ranging from all kinds of great and amazing games. We're really experimenting with our content right now, so this month was a ton of different things, a ton of different schedules, and a lot of different series that were created in this month. Stay tuned for more of our content, and until next time, have a great day.